There's a slave trade that lasted over 1,300 years, and most of you were never taught it. Not in school, not in documentaries, not even in casual conversations. You've heard about the transatlantic slave trade, but what if I told you there was another system, just as brutal, that lasted far longer? So let me ask you something right now. Why do you think this history isn't talked about as much? Hold that thought, because by the end of this video, your perspective might change. Before we go further, tell me where you're watching from. I want to see how global this conversation really is. Now, let's get into it. To understand this, we go back to the 7th century, right after the death of Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE. Islamic empires expanded rapidly: North Africa, Egypt, Sudan, and by 652 CE, something happened that most people have never heard of: a treaty, the Bakht. This agreement forced the Kingdom of Nubia to send hundreds of enslaved Africans every single year, not once, not twice, for over 600 years. Now here's where it shifts. Islamic law generally forbade enslaving Muslims, so what did traders do? They targeted non-Muslim Africans. And just like that, this stopped being about war and became about business. Chapter 2. The 3 Roots of Suffering. This system didn't operate randomly. It was structured, organized, relentless. 1. The Trans-Saharan Route. Imagine this. You're captured, chained, forced to walk across the Sahara Desert. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The sun doesn't care. The sand doesn't care. People collapse next to you, and the caravan keeps moving. Some estimates say up to 50% never made it. Think about that. Half gone before they even reached the market. Number 2, the Red Sea route. From Ethiopia, Sudan, people were marched to the coast, then packed onto boats, shipped across the Red Sea. Destination? Arabia, the Persian Gulf. No return. Number 3, the Indian Ocean route. And then there's one place you need to remember: Zanzibar. At one point, this became one of the largest slave hubs in the world, thousands moving through every year, ships carrying human beings to the Middle East, India, even China. And here's the uncomfortable truth. This wasn't just outsiders. Some African leaders participated. Others were victims. But the demand never stopped. Chapter 3. The reality people don't talk about. Now let's talk about what happened after capture, because this is where it gets disturbing. Men were often turned into eunuchs, and many didn't survive the process. Women, forced for domestic labor or sexual exploitation. Children, taken from their families, never to return. Now pause for a second. This is not just numbers. These are lives, stories, families erased. Historians like Paul Lovejoy estimate 6 to 10 million Africans were transported. Some estimates go even higher, and that doesn't include those who died on the way or those enslaved within Africa itself. Let me ask you directly, why do we remember some histories clearly and others fade into silence? Chapter 4. They fought back. Now here's something powerful. People resisted. One of the biggest revolts in history, the Zinj Rebellion, in modern-day Iraq. Tens of thousands rose up. They built their own communities. They fought for 14 years. 14! It took an entire empire to crush them. That tells you everything you need to know. They didn't accept this. They fought it. Chapter 5. Why it lasted so long. Here's a question most people never ask. Why did this continue for over 1,000 years? Because it was deeply embedded, economically, socially, politically. And there was no single moment where it ended. It faded, slowly. Late 1800s, European powers stepped in. Blockades, treaties, colonization. Zanzibar's slave market closed around 1890. Then, the Ottoman Empire, 1924. Saudi Arabia and Yemen, 1962. Oman, 1970. Mauritania, 1981, criminalized in 2007.
So what ended it? Pressure, global change, and shifting economic systems. Chapter 6. Why this still matters. This is not just history. You still see the effects today. Communities, cultural influence, but also a painful legacy. And here's the truth many people don't want to face. This is one of the longest-running slave trades in human history, yet many people can't even explain it. So I'll ask you again, why do you think this story is not widely discussed? History doesn't disappear, it gets ignored. And when it gets ignored, it repeats. Disclaimer. This content is for educational and historical purposes. It is based on research and historical records. It is not intended to promote hate or target any group. Slavery in all forms is inhumane and condemned. If this made you think, don't just watch and move on. Drop your opinion in the comments. What shocked you the most? And where are you watching from? I'll see you in the next one. Stay aware.